La Belle Dame Sans Merci, written by John Keats. The title La Belle Dame Sans Merci, which means the beautiful lady without mercy in French. In the first stanza, the poem begins with the poet's question to the night, "Oh, what can ail thee?" The phrase reflects that the night is in trouble and distress. The poet asks him why he is sad and wandering alone near the lake, where no green grass is left and no bird is singing. The season described in the poem is that of winter. Winter symbolizes solitude, sorrow, and grief. This also refers to the fact that the knight at the arms is grieved. In the second stanza, the poet repeats the same question. He asks the knight at the arms why he is tired and miserable in appearance. In this stanza, he refers to the winter season by telling that the squirrel is done with the collecting its grains, and even the harvest is also done. These two symbols also refer to a time of loneliness, coldness, and grief. As the poet proceeds towards the third stanza, the poet tells the knight at the arms that there is a lily on his brow. That is, his face is without color and is pale like a lily. There are sweat and pain in his forehead that depicts that the knight at the arms is sick. In the final line of that stanza, the poet says that the color of the knight at the arms' face is fading quickly, like that of a withered rose. Till here, the poet is talking and raising cautions to the knight at the arms. In the following stanza, the knight at the arms tells his story and the reason behind his such condition. After listening to the caution raised by the poet, the knight at the arms answers that he met a beautiful lady in the meadows. She had long hair, white feet, and passionate eyes. She seemed to be a fairy's child. After meeting the lady, the knight at the arms falls in love with her. As a token of love, he gives her a garland made up of flowers for her head, bracelets, and fragrant zone. That is, a belt made up of flowers for her waist. The lady also responds to his love by looking at him with affection and sweet moans. Probably they do love making. Afterward, he takes her along with him on his horse, and the whole day they spend time with each other. The lady also sings songs for the knight at the arms that seem to him as the fairy songs, that is very melodious. The lady then gives him tasty and sweet food to eat, including tasty roots, honey of the wild bees, and sweet gum of manna-ash. Though he could not understand her language, it seems to him that she said, "I love you truly," in her own language. The lady then takes him to her elfin grot, which means small and fairy cave. There she weeps loudly, but the knight at the arms do not reveal the reason for it. Perhaps it refers to the way of expressing her love. The knight at the arms then kisses her wild eyes and shuts them so that she may sleep with him. Here again, her eyes are depicted as wild. The lady lulls, or in a simple word, sends him to sleep. The knight at the arms in the dream sees one of the most terrifying dreams on the hillside. Oh, betide is an exclamation that expresses that knight at the arms' grief and fear. The knight at the arms sees kings, princes, warriors who have turned pale and have a dead-like appearance. All of them warn the knight at the arms that La Bella damns and Merci, that is, beware of that lady, because she is without mercy. She is the same lady who has led them the dread fate. Seeing their starved and grieved lips, which were altogether warning him, the knight at the arms, he wakes up at once and finds him alone on the cold hillside. In the final stanza, the knight at the arms says that this is the reason why he is wandering all alone along the lake where there is no grass, and at a time when there is no bird to sing, in a miserable condition with a pale face. The poem La Bella damns and Merci, in my view, conveys the message that the love, like a flower, is short-lived. The joy is quite short, and suffering is forever. It also reflects how beauty can deceive a person and make him fail or suffer. Unlike happy insensibility, the poet here does not celebrate the beauty, but rather considers it as something which causes grief and suffering. Thank you very much for watching this video. Please subscribe and share it.